Hey guys, what is up today? This is Dalsu with Dalsu Plays, and I'm back with some more Banished. So all I've been doing recently is just building some houses bit by bit, a couple every few months. I'm still kind of reeling from a death wave that I have, which was totally exacerbated by a tornado that came and kind of wrecked half the city. So in order to get my feet back on the ground, I'm just kind of building a house every so often to try to get a steady population growth down the road so that we can get back to our once former glory. And we're starting to get there. I mean, really, we need to just keep kind of adding people to the farmers because we don't want to run out of food as our population starts to grow back to what it once was. We're also building some new barns. I built a dry storage, a meat locker, and I think we have a new magazine coming up right over here. We had 50 children a minute ago. As you can see, we've had more stuff than we could actually store. So hopefully we're about to fix that. As soon as this magazine's done, all of our problems should be over. In fact, I would think that they would move quite a lot of the stuff into these two places here. I guess they are doing that. Yeah, there we go. So we got some beef, some tallow, some walnuts, all that kind of nice stuff in the meat locker. And what are we missing? Stone? We have plenty of stone. I don't see why that would be an issue. It looks like the harvest has begun. So it's still pretty healthy. Still pretty healthy on food. I don't know why we're having problems maintaining a level of alcohol. I suppose we just have more people than our alcohol production allows for. I also had queued up another crop right here. It's going to take a while before they get to clearing that, I suppose. Probably going to plant wheat there. And then I'll turn this brewery into ale production from wheat. That's the plan anyway. That way I can eat my berries. I might also do some bread, but I'm not like terribly worried about that right at the moment. I had turned off the foundry because it was using up all my iron. I may turn it back on at some point for some more lovely joists. I don't know why we'd want a cannon or an iron statue. I'm sure someone can inform me. Someone in the comments. Down to one laborer. Okay, well, let's have two just in case. Had a lot of people dying. But I think the death wave is finally over. More or less. And it looks like we haven't been able to actually store a bunch of our crop, which is a real shame. I think the laborers should also be the ones that are doing that. So I may let some of these builders go back to being laborers here so that they can kind of get all the stuff where it needs to go. For example, stone to here. So we almost have it. You'd think we'd have a little bit faster stuff happening here. Why are you idling? Okay, what's going on here? Why do we have builders idling? Do we not have enough stone? Oh, we do. I don't know why. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Alright, we're just waiting on about 10 stone. We should have that shortly. And then hopefully the builders stop loafing around. That would be nice if they would. I'd love to have another mine. Or at least just fill this one up, because you see we're gonna run out of coal which is used to make tools, and that would not be good because running out of tools sucks, as we've seen several times in this playthrough so far. Alright, we've got this crop done, so why don't we go ahead and plant wheat there once it's time. And this magazine's getting done. It should be done by springtime, at which point we will probably shift some people into farming. Take care of this new wheat crop for us. Say we have a merchant. Probably won't buy anything from him. He's got everything I want. I just told him to bring everything. Except for turnips for some reason. But no, bring the turnips too. It's fine. Alright, looks like we got our magazine done. So, shift everybody back into labor. And I will shift everyone except for 3 into farming. They're still going to work as laborers right now. I don't know why. I just closed all that. It's really getting... I must have some kind of tick or something, man. I just love to close the important menus. It's just force of habit, I guess. I must have closed them about 30 times in this playthrough. Maybe I need to go see a therapist about that kind of stuff. Maybe I have, like, menu anxiety or something. Why are you not working? You don't have enough clay? But you have a whole shore house just digging clay exclusively for you. Well, I guess that means the problem will resolve itself sooner or later. 2 apiaries working, as always. Oil press can't get enough olives. No, now it does. Okay. So why is all this stuff still sitting out here? I guess it's because we don't have enough laborers to go pick the shit up. So it may just rot on the ground. Well, I guess all the farmers have gone back to the fields now. So that's even less laborers to help us out. But honestly, we should have a big population boom here. Very, very soon. And I'm going to actually just keep going with my houses. Town abodes. More of these we do now, the better the future will be, I think. And we'll just wait until we get another laborer. We'll stick him in building, and he can do it nice and slow. That's fine. No problem with that whatsoever. There we go, 1 builder. Take your time, buddy. No big rush on that. Would love to upgrade houses as well. I'm still working on getting this whole production line up. Of course, it's going to have to wait until I'm fully stocked with all the people that I need for this. Shoreman died. I'm liking my little town, though, you know. This native trader I've never gotten any use out of. Still don't really understand the apothecary either. Tell you what has done well is this little building over here, the tidal pool. He's been supplying us with food for a long time. Somebody told me there was a button you could press that would show you what the production had been. I still haven't really figured that out. Is it this one? Statistics. Oh, okay. There we go. I had no idea you could do this. Mussels, 30. Oysters, 10. Seaweed, 10. Previous season. So you eat seaweed? I mean, I know in Asian countries they eat seaweed. It's actually pretty good. But I didn't know that these people ate seaweed. Okay, so 50 oysters, which are freaking delicious. Mussels are delicious. A pearl, I guess you trade. And of course, crawfish, not crayfish, you damn Yankee. Excuse me. No offense to any damn Yankees listening. It's just a, it's a language thing, you know. You wouldn't want me coming up there and calling your hot dogs or whatever by some weird southern name. You wouldn't like that. It's like the first time when I was at college and some guy said he wanted to go halves on a pie. And I was like, well, what kind of pie? Like a blueberry pie or strawberry pie? I didn't want to be disagreeable. But I was also thinking the guy was a little weird for wanting a pie on a Friday night. Alright. We're starting to get some more laborers. I'm thinking about either shifting them into food production. Oh, the other shoreman died. Or maybe I could just... I don't know. There's something to be said to having a few laborers right now, because like we had a lot of stuff on the ground that needs to be picked up. How are we doing here? 12 remaining. We never did get any of that oil that we need. We can make it here, but we have to have blubber, or we're not really any closer to getting blubber. So I think we can just kind of forget about that for right now. If we run out of stone here, so be it. There's plenty of stone around for the laborers to grab. We'll just mothball that building when that happens. Glasswork. You just need more sand, I guess. Herbalist is not working at all. I suppose I could raise that up, but it seems like we've just had more medicine. We don't seem to ever actually use any, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong there, but pink leafy bellflower. Now I wanted to click on this. Still no booze. Yeah, okay, you're not really getting along with the berries, are you? We're going to switch you to wheat, and then as soon as that wheat comes in, you just go ahead and go to town with that. Oh, that's a pretty field. I like that. I think wheat is one of the more efficient crops, I believe. How's that building going, man? Oh, well, you've actually managed to get something done. But not a whole lot. I don't suppose this stockpile right here helps any, huh? I mean, I don't see why that would help, having all the materials just right there. I suppose I shouldn't complain. I told him to take his time. I could always queue up more builders if I really wanted to. But I'm expecting the population surge any minute now. Any minute it's going to come. And I'm going to ride that horse all the way to the promised land. As soon as I have my population back to where it was, watch, there'll be another tornado come and kill half the population again. Damn it. I got really lucky, too. I went like 40 years without any kind of disaster. And then suddenly it struck with vengeance. Should have known better. Shouldn't have tempted fate like I did, you know? Alright, looks like we're getting a couple laborers here finally. What do you got, merchant? Rock melon, butter. Some of these are just made up, aren't they? I would love tobacco. I think I might have already bought tobacco, actually. I can't remember. There's nothing I want to buy right now. I've still got several things that need to get done before I can think about new crops. I actually love this, how I can just see what I've got and what I don't. Yeah, I've got tobacco leaf, so I need to get that down. Anything else? Sugar cane I need. Yeah. Somebody was also telling me that this big market, not a trading post. The market. Not the small market, but the rural market maybe? Yeah, the central market. So like a small market, you see the little circle around it. It provides stuff for anyone that's living there. But if you were to do a central market, it would be like the whole place. So obviously we don't have any room to put this anywhere unless we decide we want to move one of these fields out, which we could do. We could move one of these fields at some point. But not in a super hurry for that. What's this? We've got some eggs sitting there. Very strange. Alright, looks like our labor's finally starting to pool up a bit. I will put 5 of you into building these houses because I want to see them get done. It looks like most of the material is already there. We just need the builders. So go ahead and do that. I guess we have a lot of laborers at the moment since all the farmers aren't working. Should I switch back to... I think we have enough iron for right now. I'm going to switch you back to coal. I don't want to run out of coal again. Place is filling up. But yeah, maybe I'll do a central market like here. And then just continue to build out here. That's what I'm thinking right now. I don't fully understand how it works. I guess you have to build these little... protein, textile, clothing, material, wood market cart. So I guess you need all of these in the market, maybe? Oh no, these carts just sell the stuff that you need. Okay, that's quite cool. The stalls, I guess, go in the central market, maybe? No. The central market just is a building to itself. And then these will service you with fruit if you're not getting your vitamin C. Okay, I got it now. I got it. It takes me time, you know. I'm not the fastest. I'm smart, you know. I do well on tests, but when it comes to like picking stuff up really fast, I've never been. I guess there's lots of different ways to be, you know, intelligent or whatever, what have you, you know. I could never be a waiter, you know. I tried it one time. It was a horrible experience, but I just can't remember that many things at once. I'm not quick enough on the uptake, I guess. But that's fine. Being a waiter kind of sucks anyway, honestly. I was always in the back of the house. You know, I always liked that. Do we want to plop down a few more houses? See, these were just built, so I think the children in them will just be being born like now. So probably not. Probably don't want to do that. Look at all these laborers I've got now. Why don't I just go ahead and satisfy the farm demand? Now we've got all the farmers we need. We can finally maybe chill out a little bit. And I wonder if why did I just close that? That's what I'm talking about. Slow, just not focused. Alright, so let's look at our laborers. What are you doing? You're just placing inventory and storage. You're working, but what are you doing exactly? You're just moving stuff around, which is an important job, honestly. But wouldn't it be better if you had something else to do? I'd really like you to cross this little creek, but there's just not enough to do over there to justify it. What I should probably do is get you to cross like here, and then take everything off of that little area. Of course, you can cross over here, but it's a long way around. So it seems to be a long way around anyway. Conversely, I could just tell you to come down here, as long as you're not interfering with the forester. I guess I'll do that. I'll just remove resources in a corridor, like this. And then from that corridor, I'll know not to go any further this way. Sounds good? Alright. And every now and then I'll pop down a few more houses while keeping an eye, a close eye I might add, on my food. And hopefully we could get the booze flowing now, is what I'd really like. Maybe I could stick another... What's it called? What are you... You're not even in the place, Mr. Brewer. Alright, we're gonna give you 2 brewers. Can 2 brewers coexist? Apparently not. It's not letting me do 2 brewers. Okay, forget about it. Forget it. There are some other buildings about alcohol that I would probably like to build. And I feel more comfortable about doing it now. So why don't I look at that? There is a winery. So why don't we build a winery right here next to the brewmaster. And we'll queue up 2 workers to get that done. Sounds good. Alright, unfortunately it's been about 20 minutes. I'm having a great time. I really don't want to stop. But I've kind of recorded Banished a little bit far ahead now. I've got some other games I need to do. But I'll take a few days and then come back to this. And I'm having a really, really good time. I think getting to 1,000 is going to be challenging, but also totally doable. And I like the fact that you can come back from those big disasters. Even though it took a little bit of time, we had to kind of set ourselves more realistic goals for the time being, but we seem to be doing great, really, honestly. 40 students, 40 children, a lot of food in our cupboards, so not too much to worry about except for how are we going to get bigger and what production chains are we going to work on next. So join us next time on Dalsu Plays Banished. I'll see you guys.